Welcome to a presentation of Ridgeline High School Sports on 104.5 The Ranch and CashValleyDaily.com. Brought to you by The Cater Shop, Advanced Heating and AC, Castelite Brick and Tile, Rio Brazilian Steakhouse, Cache Valley Auto Care, Les Olson IT, Adams Wealth Advisors, DD Auto Salvage, Great Basin Graphics, Preston Watts Auto Collision, Planet Fitness, Napa Auto Parts, Young Automotive, and Cache Valley Daily. Now it's time for the Ridgeline Riverhawks on 104.5 The Ranch.
And he said, I'm in Scottsdale. So I frantically called Lance, and Lance is on his way. So we appreciate him being willing to help me out. Folks, we got a first round of the boys state playoffs here for you as Ridgeline is hosting Bear River. Bear River comes into this ballgame with a 9-4 overall record. They were 6-8 in region play. Ridgeline, on the other hand, was 11-3 in region play. Lost the chance at a partial region crown last Friday night against Skyview out at Skyview. It was a good ball game, but Skyview got the better of Ridgeline in that one. And so that's where we're at with Ridgeline coming in, having to play in the first round here. In years past, they've actually been able to have a bye in the first round, but you had to be a top 8 ranking team to get a bye in the first round. But they at least got a home game. So the winner of this one will play Dixie on Friday. And so both teams looking to hopefully advance that far. For Ridgeline, it was a little touch and go there with in my opinion, with Cam Earl. He looked like he was in some significant pain right at the end of that Skyview game. He and another player from Skyview collided awkwardly, and he was right in front of his bench. I was kind of behind there, couldn't see for sure what happened, but he was in a lot of pain, and turns out it was an ankle, but I don't think it was a sprain. I think it was a bone bruise. But he's been practicing, and he is planning on going tonight. So I don't know if Cam's at 100%. He is a big part of this team as their leading scorer with 13 points per ball game. Still coming into this game for Bear River, they have one of the leading scorers in 4A with Kaser Thurgood. Thurgood averages over 20 points per ball game, so he's obviously one they're going to want to know where he is at all times. Both teams have taken their places for the national anthem, so we will step aside for the break or the anthem, and we'll be back in just a moment.
You've known Gem Electric for years, but did you know Gem Electric also sells emergency generators? Gem Electric now sells and installs Kohler brand standby generators for your home or business. Installed by Gem Electric in Tremont. Call Gem Electric for pricing today. Find that their service and expertise are shocking.
My home is so boring. There's no color on the walls.
Go see Castelite in Logan. I just finished a wall with their Speedy Mason system. It was so easy.
Does this sound familiar to you? For brick, block, rock, paver, and tile, online at Castelite.com.
Upgrade your snowmobiling adventure with one of CNR Trailer's RPMs. Say goodbye to frozen feet and hello to warm toes. Load up your sled on a cold winter morning without freezer sales online at CRTRL.com.
Looking for a new toy this year? Fun is at Spike Power Sports in Tremonton. They carry Polaris and Honda machines to get you into the backcountry safe and sound. Spike Polaris has a machine you'll love. Spike Power Sports, Tremonton. Online at gspike.com.
At Planet Fitness, you'll get energy without the judgment.
Hi, can you help me with this? This is better.
Join the judgment-free zone today for $15 a month. Planet Fitness. Big fitness energy for all.
DD Auto made you the most for junk vehicles. Get rid of your junk vehicles today. Pickup is available. DD Auto and Salvage in Logan. Call 787-1204. That's 787-1204 today. See store for details.
Need some hot food so you're not rude, or a little something sweet to get you back on the street, or antacid to be placid, or an energy drink to help you think. Get to Riverside Corner Sinclair to fuel your vehicle and fuel you. Nobody leaves Riverside Corner hungry.
Greer's Do It Best Hardware has helpers and professionals all their hardware needs for over 4 decades. They are always adding new inventory, so there's no need to go out of town for your hardware needs with Greer's Do It Best Hardware in town. Come see their new location in the Tremont Center next to Results Gym.
Great Basin Graphics does custom t-shirts and creates graphic designs that'll get your business noticed. Amazing colors and designs that seem to jump off the t-shirt. Go to greatbasingraphics.com.
Great Basin Graphics, we made you look, made you look.
This is Josh Watts. At Preston Watts Collision and Glass, we have been your #1 resource for collision repair, auto glass replacement, and towing for over 60 years. We are Cache Valley's largest collision repair center. Next time you crash, call Preston Watts Collision and Glass. We do it right.
Welcome back to Ridgeline High School. Hey folks, Makai Roden, little guy, how old? 6 years old, just crushed the national anthem here. Excellent job by the little guy. Here's the starting lineups for both teams here. Starting lineup for the visiting Bear River Bears. Number 1 is Kaser Thurgood. He's a 6'3" senior, averages 22 points per ball game. Number 2 is Cutler Christensen. He's a 6'1" senior, averages 8 points per ball game. Number 3 is Carson Summers. He's a 5'10" junior, averaging 5 points per ball game. And number 5 is Corver Riley. He's a 5'10" senior, averaging 3 points per ball game. Number 12 is Beckham Reese. He's a 6'1" senior, averages 5 points per ball game. And the starting lineup for the Ridgeline Riverhawks is number 1, Cam Earl. He's a 6'1" senior, averaging 13 points per game. Number 2 is Parker Reynolds. He's a 5'11" senior, averages 5 points per ball game. Number 3 is Andrew Pinocci. He's a senior also, and he's 6'4", averages 6 a game. Number 23 is Tyson Brenchley. He's a 6'3" junior, averages 7.5 a game. And number 50 is Cade Barrett, 6'4" junior, averages 5 points per game. Ridgeline is 2-0 against these Bear River Bears this season, and I've said for years, folks, it is really, really hard to beat a team 3 times in a row, and that's what Ridgeline's trying to do this season here, and we'll see how they do. Again, this Bear River team, the record, the region record of 6-8, I don't think is quite as gives the right indication of who they are. I think they're better than that, personally. And I do think that they're a very difficult matchup for this Ridgeline team. We'll see how this one goes. It looks like Andrew Pinocci and number 5, Corver Riley are going to match or jump it up together. Your video experience is powered by Adams Wealth Advisors. They adhere to principles of honesty as Pinocci handles the tip. Professionalism and integrity. Visit adamswealthadvisors.com to schedule an appointment today. Parker Reynolds to start in the backcourt as he goes left to Barrett. Runs past him, and now they're going to try to post up Cam Earl. He's on the baseline. They double him. He gets it back out of there. Wide open is Parker Reynolds. He raises for 3, and he nails it. That is something they really need Parker to do, is look for his shot when he's open, knock it down. Parker got the first one there. 3-0 Ridgeline here after the first possession of the ball game. On the right side is Reese. Now they swing it around. Trying to get it to Thurgood, can't, so they drive into the paint, kick it outside. 3-point shot is an air ball on the baseline. That one taken by Reese. Grabbed by Ridgeline into the front court. Cam Earl gets a screen going left from Barrett. He gets into the lane, turnaround jumper's no good. Barrett's there to finish it, or to clean it up, but then he hands it off to Tyson Brenchley, and he scores it. Quickly, 5-0 Ridgeline in the first minute of play here. Christensen across half court, goes left side to Summers, and now up top to Thurgood. He steps back on a nice little jumper from three-point range and misses it front iron. Rebound to Barrett. Off to Reynolds. They swing it around. 3-ball on the way for Earl is good. A quick 8-0. 3 different players have scored for Ridgeline. We'll keep an eye on the coaching staff for Bear River and see if they get a quick timeout here. It's only a minute and a half in. Thurgood, right elbow. He finds his man in the short corner. Jump shot there is no good. Up high for the board is Pinocchi. That jumper was taken by Riley. In the corner. Perfect feed as Tyson Brenchley drives baseline and just drops it easy right in the pocket of Cade Barrett. And 4 of the 5 starters now have scored for Ridgeline on a quick 10-0 lead. Less than 2 minutes into this ball game. Ridgeline coming out ready to play. A timeout called by Bear River. It's a full timeout. We'll take that break and be back in just a moment.
Dealership friends and your neighbors. We grew up here.
Hurry to Hanson Motors for $7,500 off new electric vehicles. The federal tax credit ends September 30th. Hanson Motors, local, loyal, and proud to serve our community.
There's nothing quite like a great hometown. They're filled with recreational opportunities, staple businesses, and impactful people. We're committed to driving Logan forward. Visit Young Automotive in Logan today. Think young, drive young.
Your car is part of your life. School runs, road trips, daily drives. When it's damaged, trust Bob's Body Shop in Tremont. Friendly faces, expert work, honest service. Hometown service, big city skills. That's Bob's Body Shop, 257-7825.
Post Consumer Brand Cereals and their team members are involved in every aspect of the community, from the fair to the fall cereal sale to Cereal with Santa. If you like high-quality, value-priced cereal, Post Consumer Brands has all your favorites.
Welcome back to Ridgeline High School. Ridgeline jumping all over Bear River, 10-0 here in the first quarter, and a turnover by Bear River just coming out of the timeout. Ridgeline looking really solid right now. Brenchley inbounds to Parker Reynolds in the backcourt. He's picked up there by Summers. He crosses half court, now gets it to Cam Earl straight away. A little bit left to Pinocchi, and now back to Earl. Gets a screen for Pinocchi, steps behind it, raises for 3. Short, no good. Rebound grab by Thurgood. Pushing down the left center, and now back right into the middle. Goes in 2 big hard steps and floats it up and scores it. Good body control by Thurgood as he takes those slower 2 big steps, able to get the defender just enough of a gap away from him to score that. 10-2, Ridgeline in the lead. 3-point shot by Barrett is good. They fell off of it, and he's just decided, okay, I'll take it. Thurgood, nice feed down low, but it goes right through the hands of Riley. They kick it outside. Christensen's 3-ball is good. Bear River needed that bad. It was 13-2 there, now 13-5. 5 minutes to play here in the first quarter. Earl, right angle, 3-point range, trying to force his way in. He does get to the paint, kicks it out to Parker Reynolds. His 3-point shot is good. That's 3 threes in the first quarter here for Ridgeline. Fuller is going to check in at the next dead ball. Short corner is Riley on the right side. He gives it back out to Christensen. Christensen trying to penetrate, can't, so he kicks it back to Riley in that corner. He gives to the right elbow to Reese. Drives, tries to step through, can't get it over Cam Earl. Rebound grab by Barrett. Outlet to Brenchley, and then he holds up and gives to Earl. Also Stockton Hansen's going to check in. Right side, 3-point range. Parker Reynolds, he goes back to Barrett, and he nails another 3. So Barrett's got 8 in the first quarter. He's ready to go. 19-5. Shooting by Ridgeline is phenomenal right now. Corner, 3-ball on the way by Christensen is no good. Rebound, knocked out to Pinocchi. Earl crosses half court. 19-5, Ridgeline in the lead. Earl hesitates, kicks to Reynolds. Reynolds now brings it to the middle of the floor, right side Barrett. They got to respect that now. He gives back to Parker. Reynolds goes to Barrett. He gives off to Brenchley. Brenchley penetrates, kicks back to Barrett. Can he make a third? No. Rebound, Pinocchi. Good box out by Thurgood. Letting Reese get the rebound. Now give it to Thurgood straight away. He's trying to create on his own. Gets a screen, kicks into the corner. Reese's three-point shot is no good. Rebound, Pinocchi. Andrew waits and clears to Reynolds. Pinocchi down the right angle, stops at the three-point line, gives it into Barrett. They come over to double him. He throws it through the legs of Pinocchi. And now on the run quickly is Summers. Gets to the rim, and he's fouled by Brenchley. 2:59 remaining here in the first quarter, 19-5, Ridgeline in the lead. Also, Crew Cox getting set to check in. So 3 subs are coming in, Cox, Fuller, and Hansen. We'll see who goes out after the first free throw by Summers. Summers' free throw is good. Levitt Select Insurance brings the playbook with property and casualty coverage, employee benefits, and risk management on Main Street in Tremont. That's Levitt Select Insurance. So the second free throw is also good by Summers. 19-7 is our score. Reynolds picks up his dribble in the backcourt, goes to Brenchley, then gets it back immediately. He crosses and they try to trap him. He gets it to the right elbow to Cox. He picks up his dribble and has to clear it back out to Parker Reynolds, who backs up almost to half court. He's close to the logo. Now they're going to start the offense in the corner right side. It's a set play. Down low to Fuller. Go up Fuller. He does, and he's fouled. When he got the ball, he was a little too far underneath the basket, so he had to try to reposition himself and then reverse the layup, and it was fouled going up. So Brock's going to get a couple of free throws here. Ridgeline leading 19-7. First free throw for Brock is in and out, no good. Second free throw coming for Brock is up and good. So he gets 1 of 2, it's 20-7. And full court pressure now put on by Ridgeline. Cross court pass from Thurgood to Summers. He gives it back to Reese, now to Thurgood straight away. He's trying to take those 2 big steps again down the lane, and his shot is blocked right back to him as he's on the baseline and out of bounds. So the block shot will give it back to Ridgeline. 2:21 remaining here in the first quarter. 20-7, Ridgeline in the lead. A little bit of extended pressure by Summers, but he's by himself. They're looking to trap as soon as Ridgeline crosses half court. Good pass to Cox. He goes to Fuller. He waits for his guys to fly by. He goes up and scores it. So Brock Fuller's got a quick 3, yes, a minute or so into when he checked in. Andy Anderson has checked in for Bear River. He gets into the lane and kicks it back outside and then gets it right back immediately. Reese, left of center, now goes further left on the angle on the pass to Thurgood. Corner to Christensen, now back up top to Reese. Summers right angle, goes into the short corner on the right side to Thurgood. They come and trap him. He gets it out of there. And with 4 on the shot clock, the driving Christensen can't get it to go off the glass. Good rebound by Fuller. Quickly off to Parker Reynolds. Gives it to Hansen. He tries to pass back into the corner to Reynolds, and it's deflected out of bounds by Thurgood. Cam Earl and Pinocchi are going to come back in for Reynolds and Cox. So Hansen, Fuller, Earl, Pinocchi, and Brenchley on the floor for the Riverhawks. Summers, Christensen, Anderson, Thurgood, and Reese on a good backdoor cut to Fuller. Fuller's got 5 in the quarter. 24-7. Ridgeline in the lead. Cutter is Thurgood, tries to go off glass, can't get it to go. He got all the way to the left block. Rebound was grabbed by Hansen. Hansen gets it back to Earl and then back to Hansen. 3-point shot by Stockton Hansen is no good, and they're going to get Pinocchi on a foul from behind. I believe it was Thurgood boxing him out, so Andrew's going to pick up, I believe, just his first personal foul. Yep, just his first. Coming in for Bear River is Corver Riley. Going out is Carson Summers. Pinocchi's going to come back out, and Crew Cox comes back in. Again, some extended pressure put on by Ridgeline. They're waiting for him to cross as well, and they trap there. He gets it out of there. That was Thurgood. He found Riley. Now in the corner, three-point shot is good. That one by Christensen. He's got 2 threes here in the first quarter, 24-10. Ridgeline with a 14-point lead. Under 30 seconds to play here. Shot clock should probably be off. It's 1 second ahead of the game clock. And Ridgeline waiting for the last one. 14. Brenchley and Earl play catch on the outside. Now they go right elbow to Cox. In the corner, 3 ball is good by Stockton Hansen. 27-10, a half-court, more than half-court shot taken by Christensen. And Ridgeline with a 27-point first quarter. Up 27-10 on Bear River here at the end of the first. We'll take a quick break and be back in just a moment.
Rest assured, when you purchase one of their, you'll get the very best. Central Milling in Logan, Wheatland Seed in Collinston, Gilt Edge Flour in Richmond.
Suit up, feel good. Custom tailored clothing for him and her. The Cater Shop, because how you look is the first message you deliver.
From day one, right down the street, to present day, all over America, Napa and our nationwide network of parts and exceptional service were built for one mission: to keep your business moving full speed ahead.
Napa know-how.
Welcome back to Ridgeline High School. Ridgeline leading at the end of the first quarter, 27-10 over Bear River. Lance the Mountain Man Campbell to the rescue. I apologize, Lance.
I am winded.
It's on me.
You know,
Nick had told me, and for some reason it just slipped my mind.
I won't say that yesterday I sent you a text message.
You did, and I just still didn't register. It's crazy. But hey, you missed a really, really crazy first. I don't know if you were able to listen on the way here.
I was listening, and holy cow, it sounds like everything's running on all cylinders.
6 3-point makes for Ridgeline in that first quarter. 27-10 is our score. 6 of them.
Wow.
Bear River got 2 from Cutler Christensen, and we got a 27-10 score here at the end of the first quarter. Thanks for making the effort here, Lance. Appreciate it.
Oh, I'm just glad I could, because I will say the Spectrum was looking pretty good tonight.
Was it? They got a good crowd up there?
They do.
We got Fresno tonight? Fresno State tonight? All right, as we start the second quarter here, it'll be Christensen walking it across half court. Ridgeline's now in a zone. It's a 3-2 zone, but they look a little discombobulated. They were trying to figure out who's going where. No, they're not. Looks like they're more in a man. Let me see if I can figure this out. Penetration resulted in a foul on Stockton Hansen. So inbounds will come from Cutler Christensen underneath his own basket. All the way outside to Anderson. He gives to Thurgood. Thurgood drives, gets to the left elbow. Turnaround jumper is in and out, no good. Rebound Hansen. And he's going to give it off to Earl. 27-10. Earl crosses half court. Looks at a dribble handoff, doesn't get it to Parker. Reynolds, and he just raises for 3, and Cam Earl knocks down another one. That's his second 3-point shot make.
In rhythm, feet were set. Great shot.
Good to see him healthy and ready to go. It was very concerning there at the end of the ball game against Skyview. Good backdoor cut on a feed from Reese to Thurgood, and he scores on a reverse layup, 30-12.
Only his second bucket, huh?
Yep. Reynolds walking across the logos right down the middle. Goes right, dribble hands off to Pinocchi. He gives to Earl, and then he gives to Reynolds, 3-point range on the right side on that angle. Off to Barrett. His three-point shot is short. He's already made 2 of them, Lance.
He's made 2 threes tonight.
2 threes in the first quarter, yep. He's got 8 in the first quarter. Rebound to Bear River, and Christensen feeds it down low to Riley. They kick it out into the corner. Christensen, he raises for 3. That's no good. Backside rebound by Anderson. Turnaround jump hook in the lane is partially blocked, I believe, by Barrett. I think Bear River crowd would probably thought there was a little contact there. Earl picks up his dribble. He had Christensen on his back. It's knocked into the backcourt. Barrett chases it down and gives it to Reynolds. 30-12 is our score. Holding high is Barrett. He goes right side on the pass and then comes and sets a ball screen for Reynolds. He reverses the court. Now they find Cam Earl in the corner, left side, and he knocked it down. Another 3 ball. That's 9 points for him on 3 3-point makes.
I mean, just the fact that he can hurry and set his feet and his feet are still healthy, that's great to see.
Really good to see. 33-12. 5:40 remaining in the second quarter here. Thurgood into the corner to Christensen. He goes in the middle to Anderson. His jumper is no good. Rebound on a good box out by Barrett, but he falls to the ground. And then Parker Reynolds it shoots up like a cork, and he goes up and grabs it.
He did it like a springboard right there.
Yeah, gives it off to Earl. Now straight away Barrett. Parker in the corner. He drives baseline, picks it up. Little wrap pass out to Earl. Now straight away Stockton Hansen is good. They're just raining in the threes right now.
They have undone the lid, and it is just dropping. Holy cow.
Yeah, good grief. That's 9 threes. 27 of their 36 points coming from 3-point range. Straight away is Reese. He steps back and shoots a 3, and that's no good.
And so that's who you want if you're Ridgeline. You want him shooting those all day.
Well, for right now, Ridgeline's knocking down all the threes, and Bear River's struggling to make them. Cam Earl raises again from deep. That one no good.
He's human.
That felt like a heat check, didn't it?
Yeah, it was a heat check.
Reese drives in hard. He is fouled by Barrett.
But see, that's what Bear River's got to do is you get in a tendency when you're down this big to do what he was doing and shooting threes. He's not a 3-point shooter, but in that one he drives to the lane, draws the foul. And if you're going to get back in this game, you've got to attack the basket.
Agreed. It's putting Reese at the free throw line. Brenchley and Fuller ready to check in. Reese's free throw is good.
Well, the other thing it does is it slows down the pace, right? Since I've been here, the pace has been crazy offensively for Ridgeline. This slows it down a little bit.
When Fuller came in the first quarter, he quickly got 5 points. Made his presence felt immediately. Second free throw is also good for Reese. 36-14 is our score. The girls are playing.
They get a bye. They get a bye tomorrow.
I clicked on the wrong thing. I tried to click on the girls stuff. They're playing Saturday, and I just want to know who's playing in order to see who
their matchup
they're going to play. Turnover as Pinocchi lost the handle to Thurgood. Thurgood took it from him. I have only one turnover for each team right now.
Or another
until that
offensive foul.
Yeah, they're gonna get Riley.
So you had one in each quarter, or sorry, one in the first quarter for each team.
No, one in the first quarter for Bear River, one in the second quarter for Bear River, and then one just right now for Ridgeline in the second quarter. I only have them with one turnover, which is fantastic for them. That's been a little bit of an Achilles heel at times. 3-point shot for Parker Reynolds is off right. Fuller tried to grab the rebound, but he was trying to grab it behind his back. It ended up being taken by Bear River. Nice feed down low from Anderson as he finds Wood for the easy lay-in. 36-16. 3-point shot by Stockton Hansen is in and out. It's a pretty good look, though. Thurgood into the front court. Right side Wood drives down to that right block, loses the handle and throws it out of bounds.
And he had to be. How does he get overridden by the guy over here by the bench?
Oh, did they say it didn't go off?
The guy over here on the Ridgeline bench just overruled because they gave it to Ridgeline. Now they're giving it back to Bear River.
Okay.
Which kind of blows my mind because he was in a position
like he just kind of threw
call.
It. Must have been a deflection or something.
Yeah.
All right. Bear River with the ball here. 3:20 remaining in the half. 36-16, Ridgeline in the lead. Good feed down low to Summers. Summers goes up, can't get the little one. The rebound put back by Palmer is good. Cam Earl working against Wood. Gives it to Brenchley and now to Fuller. Reverse the court on the right side now to Reynolds. Reynolds gets into the right elbow, kicks to Crew Cox in the left corner. His three-point shot is no good. Rebound Thurgood. Thurgood passes down the left sideline to Summers. Summers goes up hard and scores it. Good finish that time by Summers. And Coach Wads wants a 30-second timeout with 2:42 remaining here in the second quarter. Castleite has the experts that will reduce your DIY stress for brick, block, rock, paver, and tile. Go where the pros go. Online at castleite.com. Can you see that, or do you need a reader?
Jeez, I might have to get some cheaters.
Jeez Louise. Why don't you work on the red ones, the ones for our Bear River sponsors. Appreciate both communities helping keep these games on the radio.
Yeah, Kent's Market. Make sure you stop in to Kent's Market in Tremont for grocery, health and beauty, and the freshest meats and produce. Also, JEM Electric. Rest easy that JEM Electric. John Miller is a licensed and insured, professionally trained electrician. Call 435-257-7113. This is electric so far, Dave, this game. Holy cow.
It really is.
I try to make a comment as Ridgeline's bringing the ball down, but they're bringing the ball down so quick and the offense is flowing so fast.
Yeah, it is fast and furious. 36-20, Ridgeline in the lead here with just about 2:30 remaining. Cam Earl, right side, tries to feed it down low to Fuller, but it's kicked out of bounds.
You know, one thing I'm seeing that's drastic from even the Skyview game is they're very decisive offensively in this game from what they have been. Nobody's being timid. Decisions are quick, and they're making them fast.
Straight away is Pinocci. Now right side Fuller. Back to Pinocci. Swing it to Brenchley. His three-point shot is no good. Backside rebound to Anderson. Anderson into the front court. Picked up there by Earl. Oh, and picked his pocket. Andrew Pinocci. We're going to see some showtime right here. There's a dunk by Andrew Pinocci. That's his first points of the game, Lance, but he's been all over the boards, and that one gets him a quick steal and a dunk on the other side. 38-20. Ridgeline in the lead. Thurgood goes left side to Anderson. Anderson gets a screen from Palmer, but then Palmer rolls and gets it back and just shoots it out of bounds. Oh, let's see a little help here. He thinks we
need an override over here again on the bench because that looked like he threw it right over the top of Andrew.
Yeah, it did.
Even Andrew was surprised that...
I think that, honestly, Andy Anderson was surprised. He started walking the other way.
Yeah.
Stockton Hansen checks back in for Parker Reynolds. Inbounds coming for Christensen. Christensen holding high. And what's called?
I think he's going to get Brock. No, 12. There was, I don't know.
Stockton Hansen?
Yeah, maybe holding a little bit on a screen. Okay. I thought they were going to call Brock on it, but they let so much go on those screens anyway, so it's like I'm kind of surprised he called that one.
They're going to try again here with Christensen. He's holding high again. He does get it into Anderson, then to Reese. Reese lost the handle, picks it up, goes right to the rim, and the help came, but it left Palmer wide open for the rebound putback.
Yeah, help the helper, right, Dave?
Yep. 38-22, Ridgeline in the lead. Brenchley down the lane, and they're going to get a jump ball as Thurgood went up with Brenchley and had two hands on it. They're going to call
that was a good defensive play, and I felt like Brenchley kind of hesitated there, saw the open lane, and just maybe a step late. If he just puts his head down, maybe he beats him there.
Inbounds to Fuller. Glass scores it. Good inbound play and a good find by Parker Reynolds. He does a pretty good job with those inbounds plays. Pinocci goes flying by. Thurgood misses the three. The rebound grabbed by Reynolds. Gives off to Pinocci. Layup, good. Fouled by Fuller. Or excuse me, by Thurgood. Good finish. I love to see Andrew go strong like that. Now he's got a three-point play opportunity. Hey, Lance, the winner of the Mountain View Murray girls will play Ridgeline this Saturday at 1 p.m. here at Ridgeline. Free throw for Pinocchi is good. So Andrews had a nice second quarter with 5 points. Deflected, and good play by Cam Earl on the full court pressure. He knocked it away and he saved it from going out of bounds.
Yeah, he hits it off of the defender or the offensive player, and it kind of took a little dribble, and I don't think he just was like stunned what happened there, and the ball goes out of bounds.
43-22, a 21-point lead right now for Ridgeline with only 1:09 remaining in the second quarter. Inbounds to Brenchley. Brenchley spins and is fouled by Palmer.
Yeah, that's a good attack of the basket there by Tyson, and then everybody says their hands were straight up in the air. Well, they weren't when you put it over the top of the defender or off the offensive player there, and it's clearly a foul, and he'll shoot two.
Again, the winner of this game goes down to Dixie to play Dixie, which is not easy. First free throw by
Friday
Brenchley.
night.
Yeah,
right?
Friday night. If they win, are you going to go down or?
Oh yeah.
Well, we're trying to figure that out. I'm half tempted to let the St. George crew call that game if Ridgeline can make it down there.
Oh, you've got to go, Dave.
And then
It's
I'll
playoffs.
stay and call the girls
gotcha.
game on Saturday.
Gotcha. You don't want to go down, call the game, and drive right back?
Well, you would want to make it a longer weekend, I think, wouldn't you? Spinning in the lane is Anderson, and he's going to get rewarded with a free throw here on a foul. Couple free throws.
Just a business trip, Dave. It's a business
Pretty
trip.
much what it is. Not a big fan of that drive. Kind of a wimp when it comes to that.
I'll tell you what, I'll rent a car and you can jump in with me.
We still have to drive. Whether we're driving.
I'll let you sleep. I mean, I can do
Saw
it.
some logs
I
while
do that all
while
the
you
time.
listen to some podcasts.
You bet.
Free throw was good, and the second one is also good by Anderson. I feel like if I go down there, you feel like you'd need to figure out some golf on Saturday.
Oh, for sure.
Okay, 44-24. Ridgeline here in the lead. Up by 20 if you can't hear the crowd. Inbounds from Brenchley to Earl, and then right back to Tyson, and he's off to the races down the right sideline. Halts the dribble, didn't pick it up though, and drives and scores. That's a really good job by Tyson. A lot of guys would get to that point and pick up the dribble.
Yep.
But he didn't, so he still had lots of good options, and he chose the drive option, got to the rim, and scored it. Drives me crazy when guys pick up the dribble before they know what they need to do.
Yeah, and he's been attacking the basket really well in this quarter. I don't know what he did in the first quarter, but it's like the three ball kind of dried up for a minute there. Now he's attacking the basket.
He had a 2-point bucket in the first quarter. He's got a 2 here and made his 1 of 2 free throws. And now he's got a chance to finish a 3-point play here. Tyson takes 2 dribbles and misses it long, but he gets his own board. Backdoor cutter is Bamey, gives it on a wraparound pass to Fuller. He goes up and scores it. He's just so strong down there.
Well, and he had every chance to have that ball knocked away, but he was so strong and went up with it and made the basket.
Thurgood drives hard, and Fuller goes up with him and fouls him. Good attack that time by Kaser Thurgood. Under 30 seconds to play here. Ridgeline leading by 24. I did not see this coming.
I mean, when you tell me how many threes they made in the first half here,
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, I didn't either. That's got to be a season high.
Well, a couple of games ago, Thurgood makes the first. I can't even remember which game it was, but they came out gangbusters with the 3-ball again. But they cooled off in the second quarter. They still have 3 of them in the second quarter here. They got 9 threes in this first quarter, or the first half. Thurgood's second free throw is also good. 48-26. Pinocchi gets it into Fuller. Fuller holds and gives to Earl. Now quickly down court to Pinocchi. He's all the way mid-post, then kicks it out to Parker Reynolds. Reynolds spins. He's waiting for the last shot here with 12 seconds. Loses his defender and then gives it off to Earl. Earl corner, three-point shot for Tyson Brenchley. Good. It rolled around everywhere up there and still went down.
Got that shooter's touch to bring the ball back around the rim to make it.
That is 10 made threes in the first half there for Ridgeline.
That's definitely a season high. It's got.
I mean, I don't even think we need to go back and look at it.
No.
Ridgeline up 51-26 at the end of the first half. We'll be back in just a moment.
Rio Way. Get a free meal during your birthday week when you come with 2 guests. Endless meats, bold flavors, only at Rio Brazilian Steakhouse. Reserve now at riobrazilian.com. Rio Brazilian Steakhouse, where the flavor never ends.
This is Colton Wood with the Levitt Group of Northern Utah. We look out for each other, for our friends, and our neighbors. Your home and auto insurance company should do the same. Bear River Mutual has been helping protect families in Utah since 1909.
Bear River Mutual.
Mike Knorr Plumbing serves Tremonton, Cache Valley, and beyond. Mike Knorr Plumbing brings expertise and reliability to every job. Call the pros with almost half a century of experience. A Best of Northern Utah and Reader's Choice winner, Mike Knorr Plumbing. Online at MikeKnorrPlumbing.com.
Back for the halftime show, Ridgeline cheerleaders. We're going to turn up the other mic and see if we can catch a little of this performance. I'm just going to zip it, because I can't give you any play-by-play on this. We should put the headphones on Susie, and she could do it. Want to do the play-by-play for the cheerleaders? That's the Ridgeline High School cheerleaders. Here's what I got for you stat-wise, Lance. I'm actually connected to the...
Yeah, I was going to say,
we got to have stat music. It's not right if we don't.
No. I am not... Whoa.
Whoa, whoa, hey, whoa. Let's see if I can...
This works, too.
Yeah, but we got to get it... I have some stuff. Here we go.
Can I turn it up now?
Please. All right, leading scorer in the ball game right now is Cam Earl on 3 threes. Actually, he and Brock Fuller both have 9 points. They did it different ways, though. Cam did it on all 3-point makes. Brock Fuller, on the other hand, had 4 2-point buckets and a free throw for his 9 points. Also knocking on the door of double figures is Tyson Brenchley with 8. 6 of his came in the second quarter, 2 in the first quarter for Tyson. And then Cade Barrett, all in the first quarter, had 8. He had 2 3-point makes and a 2-point bucket. 6 points for Parker Reynolds, 6 points for Stockton Hansen, 5 points for Andrew Pinocci. You've got 7 different players that have scored for Ridgeline here in this first half. For Bear River, 6 points for both Kaser Thurgood and Cutler Christensen. Cutler Christensen had 2 3-point makes in the first quarter. Kaser had a 2-point bucket in the first, a 2-point bucket in the second, and 2 free throws in the second as well. 4 points for Carson Summers, 4 points for Austin Palmer, 2 points for Hudson Wood. Beckham Reese had 2, and Andy Anderson had 2. So also 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different players in the scoring column for Bear River. At the end of the first quarter, Ridgeline jumped out on Bear River 27-10 in the first quarter, and then followed the 27-point quarter up with a 24-point quarter. And sometimes we've seen them over the course of the season where they'll have a really big quarter and then disappear. The well runs dry. Not this time. And so in the first quarter, first and second, they scored 51 points.
I was going to say, even, I mean, yes, I feel like the 3-point shooting was a season high, but like, I don't think they've scored 51 points and a half this
I
season.
wonder what the percentage is. I mean, they missed a few, but I bet you, I mean, they have, as far as field goals go, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 made field goals. You can't, there's no way they missed 10?
Yeah. And I think those 10 were the ones that I saw when I got in here.
Maybe. I bet they're somewhere around 19 for 29 or 30. It's a really, really good percentage. So the question then is can you keep that going in the third and the fourth? I mean, percentages are percentages for a reason. You would sure think that they would cool off a little. I bet Bear River's thinking the same thing.
Yeah.
Hey, we still score. We're still within striking distance. I know it's going to be a battle here.
Yep.
But you have to think that Ridgeline would cool off a little bit.
You would think, but what we saw already is, yes, a few of the three-point shots weren't dropping. So what did they do? They started attacking the basket. But to me, it's very clear they're playing with a lot more energy tonight than I've seen in a long time. When they get the ball and they're ready to pass it, it doesn't matter who it is, they know where they're going with the ball next. Yeah. Where in past games, I've seen them get the ball and then they're looking left, they're looking right, they're looking up. They don't know where to go with the ball. But tonight, It's very well decided. I'm getting this ball and I'm swinging it, or I'm attacking the basket. And to me, that's been the difference is decisiveness on offense. It's been shoot, pass, or drive really quick.
And playing with some. Not that they hadn't played with joy, so to speak, in the course of the season, but there's playing with having some fun. You know what I mean? Playing a little bit more loose. Maybe that's the way to say it. Playing without the worry of making mistakes and without the worry of turnovers. And I think it was you. We were doing a post-game interview with Coach, and he was almost scratching his head at one point on that trip down to Tooele.
It was in Tooele. It was after the Tooele game.
Wondering if maybe they had had too many conversations about turnovers to the point where the players were getting a little bit hesitant. But they don't seem that way right now. They seem like they're playing with some good flow, with confidence, and with just having some fun.
Yep.
I was trying to look at. I'm curious to know what averages are for these two teams as far as points per quarter.
While you're looking at that.
Come on, it's not
when we were speaking about turnovers, I've only got Ridgeline for one turnover since I've been here in the second quarter.
I do too.
And then I've got 3 for Bear River in the second quarter.
Yeah, that is
so pretty clean game.
You know, Lance, the shooting has been really good.
Yeah.
But if you turn the ball over, you don't have a chance to make 19 field goals. Yeah, I was talking to Coach Jinx for the girls, and we were talking about how they've been a little bit turnover plagued on that team too, and I said you don't even get to shoot it. Yeah, you have a chance to score if you turn it over. And so right now what we're seeing for these boys is not only are they not turning it over, they're paying it off by shooting a really good percentage.
Right, and so far what I've seen too, if I was able to keep all the stats, I've seen a lot of really good rebounding too. Everybody's flying to the ball. Even on the few missed shots, they're getting a lot of offensive rebounds, kickouts, and another shot.
So for Ridgeline, it's almost been, I mean, you hate to say a perfect half, but it's been almost a perfect half.
Yeah.
So if you're Bear River, you have to have that in the back of your mind, like there's no way they can play another perfect half. Obviously, you'd love to see a team. Coaches always talk about being able to put 4 quarters together.
Absolutely.
And I'm not sure that we've seen, if they were to do again in that second half what they did in the first half, there's your perfect game right there.
Oh, absolutely. And you want that as Coach Wads. You want this to be a perfect second half going into a tough road trip. I mean, I don't know if you've already previewed a little bit, whoever wins this game playing Dixie, what that matchup's going to look like, how they've done this season, but clearly they've got the home court advantage over these two teams. So they've had a pretty good season, but you've got a tough road trip driving 5.5 hours.
Oh, that's not going to be easy.
On a Friday, and you want to have a good second half and have really good momentum going into that game.
Yep. Cast-A-Lite Brick and Tile. Oh, we've already talked about them, but they can help reduce your DIY stress for brick, block, rock, paver, and tile. Go where the pros go. Online at castlite.com. Napa Auto Parts is locally owned and operated with locations from Preston to Providence. And then Decatur Shop, because how you look is the first message you deliver.
And Dave, I'm looking for a new trailer. So CNR Trailer sells. Do you have an RV trailer that needs repaired? If so, CNR Trailer Sales in Elwood can help. Find them online at crtrl.com.
We've got about a minute left before we start the second half. Lance, let's take another quick break and come back for the second half in just a moment.
Collections, to breaking news, to photo galleries and replays of the latest games. If it's happening in our community, it's on CashValleyDaily.com and the Cache Valley Daily app. Local, relevant news on CashValleyDaily.com.
Golden Spike Electric is your local source for Generac sales and service. Act now, and for a short time, take advantage of Generac's free 7-year warranty. Online at gsegenerators.com or call 257-3016.
At Adams Wealth Advisors, they believe that successful wealth management is all about planning. Adams Wealth Advisors is here to help. If you're transitioning a business, searching for the most up-to-date tax strategies, need help managing investments, or need help with estate planning, Adams Wealth Advisors has your back.
They're playing basketball.
Oh, yeah.
We love that basketball. They're playing basketball. We love that basketball.
Ridgeline leading 51-26 here at the end of the first half, moving into the second. And Ridgeline brings back Earl. Starters, Earl, Pinocci, Reynolds, Brenchley, and Barrett. Starters for Bear River, Thurgood, Christensen, Summers, Riley, and Reese. Bear River with the ball to start the half. Thurgood in the lane, kicks. Reese has a 3-ball on the way. No good. Rebound backside by Christensen, and does a good job to go ahead and go straight with that. He didn't even come down, Lance. He just got that ball and went up with it, or to continue to shoot it, and drew a foul, I believe, on Tyson.
On Pinocci.
Pinocci.
Yep. I think he felt the contact and just threw the ball towards the rim and got a shooting foul.
And Christensen makes his first free throw. 51-27. Second free throw is short, in and out. So it goes 1 for 2. And Brenchley will bring it. Picked up at half court by Anderson. Sorry, he was the 5th starter in place of Summers. Up top, between the circles actually, is Pinocci. It's knocked out of his hands by Thurgood. Now he goes by Thurgood and kicks it out to Brenchley. Brenchley gets into the lane, jackknifes up, and can't get it to go, but the rebound is tipped right to Barrett, and he scores it.
Nice little floater there by Barrett. Soft touch and drops it.
Felt like right place, right time. As guys were trying to grab it, and it just tipped right to him. Riley goes to the corner to Christensen. Christensen drives, finds Thurgood in the other corner. He drives from there, and his shot's blocked by Barrett. I thought he was more open to take the 3.
I did too. When you had so many defenders on this side, that's a tough ask.
I'll take my percentages shooting that 3 than going in against 3 trees in there.
Yep.
Brenchley on the right, just off of right center, goes back to Reynolds. He picks up his dribble but finds Pinocci on the left block. Turnaround jump hook is good. That is pretty.
That was just a perfect pace. Got to his spot, turns, and just another soft touch.
I love if he'll feel confident and continue to do that. That's a soft touch there.
Yep.
Christensen, skip pass, finds Anderson. He'll raise for 3, no good, short. That looked dead straight though. Long rebound comes out to Earl. He's got a 1-on-3. See what he does here. He picks it up and they foul him. It's either Reese or Thurgood. Falling out of bounds over the corner of the backboard after the whistle. Tyson Brenchley launched and he made it.
I think they got Thurgood for the foul. Yeah, his second.
Okay.
And they've really kept him in check tonight.
Yeah.
6 points, he averages 22.
Yep. Entry pass is picked off. There's a turnover for Ridgeline. Quickly down the other way. The layup is good by Riley. So Riley's on the board with his first 2. Christensen hounding Reynolds. Reynolds gets it past him and down to Earl's. Knocked out of his hands, but it goes back right to Barrett. Earl comes back and gets it. Tries to feed down to Barrett, and that's knocked out of bounds by Thurgood. Engel probably needed to take another dribble a little bit further towards the baseline to get a better angle.
That is one thing that is still underrated is
entry passes.
Entry passes, but knowing angles.
Yes. half of an entry pass is knowing the angle.
Oh,
Cam
almost.
Earl is bumped, and he's falling out of bounds. He tries to whip it behind him and hit the thigh of a player, but it stays in bounds, and then guys are down on the ground. Brenchley goes down and gets it.
See, that is a tough one. If I'm Bear River, I think he has every right to be upset.
Yeah.
It was a tied-up ball. How do you give timeout to – there was no possession for a timeout.
So the question is, when Tyson went to the ground and got it first, was Coach Waz already yelling timeout?
And it could have been, because that was the only chance. It was a split second there.
Yep, because
Tyson did have possession.
Yep, and he was wrapped up immediately by a Bear River player. So I can see why they'd be frustrated with that one. Advanced Heating and Air Conditioning can schedule your service call on their website now, advancedheating-ac.com. Also, Rio Brazilian Steakhouse for any type of celebration. Make it Rio. Make your holiday party or birthday party unforgettable at Rio Brazilian.
Okay, Dave, so they're coming back with 3 seconds on the shot clock, so you got to expect a screen up top for a quick one dribble and set your feet and shoot, right?
Yep, Cam Earl will be the trigger man right by his own bench. They're going to lob it to Andrew, and they're going to say Christensen pushed him. That's
we didn't have a very good angle on it, but it definitely looked like he got taken off of his path.
On his line, but don't they both have a shot at the ball there?
If he's going for the ball, and we don't have. Do you have your replay up?
This is way behind.
We're still broadcasting, right? My luck.
Yeah, we are. I think we're doing okay. Cam Earl trying to just work his way in the paint there to the rim. And they call foul on Reese.
They got him shooting, it looks like, huh? I thought he was down still.
Yeah. They're going to say he's shooting it because it's definitely not in the bonus yet. Cam's free throw is short. Trying to add to his 9 first half points here. And he's got one more try here. Second one is good. Inbounds comes to Anderson. Anderson down the sideline, and Pinocchi's got a quick hand and knocks it out of bounds on the deflection.
He's got good length out there to be able to poke that ball out. What would be an easy pass for others.
All right, Anderson on the right side angle, gives it off to Riley, and he goes in with 2 big steps, and he's fouled. So Riley's going to get some free throws. Little slower start here in this third quarter, 56-29. The pace that Ridgeline had of 27 in the first quarter and 24 in the second quarter would have been awfully difficult to do again in the third or the fourth.
So they've got 5 points so far?
In this quarter, yes, 5.
They definitely need to break your single-digit rule.
Yes, they do. Stay out of those single digits. Second free throw for Riley is also good. So Corver Riley has 4 points in the game. Under 5 to play here in the third quarter. Only 3 minutes removed, and with the 5 points for Ridgeline, plenty of time to go on another run here. Obviously, Bear River would love to see if they can keep them from doing that. And
so,
yeah, third good. A little aggressive on the man-to-man defense there, then picks up his third. That's the last thing they can have, is having him go out with any foul trouble.
I was just going to say he's their leading scorer, obviously, but he just gave coach thumbs up, said, my bad, I won't do it again.
I'll be smart here. Inbounds from Reynolds to Fuller, right back to Reynolds on the handoff. And then he tries to go down low to Fuller, but Fuller can't grab it. He taps it back out to Parker. Finds Stockton Hansen down low, and Stockton
I know what you're going to say. Don't put the ball on the floor, just go up.
Just go up.
Just go up.
Just go up.
Because he was open, he saw it coming, and Stockton's, he's got hops. Just go straight up with that ball.
Hansen's going to get to the free throw line here. First free throw for Stockton is in and out and back in. It went in and out, hit the glass, then came back down and went in.
So, yeah, they've got a couple in foul trouble here. Bear River does. And Ridgeline's playing a pretty clean game as far as fouls go. No one's in real trouble there.
Second free throw for Stockton is also good. Again, using everything else up there. But it went 58-31. 4.5 to play here. And a timeout called by Bear River, because they want to talk this through. It's a 30-second timeout, Lance. So let's keep it here and keep working our way through all these awesome sponsors. Cache Valley Auto Care, honest work, fair prices, and no pressure at Cache Valley Auto Care. They treat you the way they'd want to be treated behind Home Depot at 200 East in Logan.
And Hanson Motors, with over 1,500 five-star reviews, consider your next car purchase at Hanson Motors in Brigham City. Online at hansonmotors.com.
Find reliable HP printers, award-winning sharp copiers, and high-end Ricoh graphic systems at Les Olson IT. Also full IT services. If you're not sure about your network, want to make sure it's secure, call Les Olson for a free network assessment or go to lesolson.com.
And the last thing that you want to worry about is finding the right headstone when a loved one passes away. Let Rudd Funeral Home help you design the perfect tribute at Rudd Funeral Home.
4:29 remaining here in the third quarter. 58-31, Ridgeline in control. Inbounding on the far sideline is Summers. He gets it into Christensen, and they get it to Thurgood on the right sideline.
Stepped out of bounds?
And he stepped out of bounds. I think he just slipped. Came out of his shoe. Blew a tire.
He did.
Blew a tire. He just tried to plant, and the shoe popped right off, and he slipped.
Don't see that happen a lot.
No. Zion Williamson did it a few years ago.
Oh, that thing blew it apart.
Blew right out of it.
That was a blown tire.
Yep. I think he actually
came
out of, like, his foot came out of not out of the shoe, you know what I mean? Like the toes
came
out of
out of the side by the sole.
Yeah. Kaysen just popped out of the whole shoe and just put it back on. He's good to go. Zion Williamson was not putting that shoe back on, is what I'm saying. Oh, boy. Stockton Hansen got away with a bit of a shuffle of the feet. Goes to Fuller. Fuller got a little too far underneath the basket. Went up and wedged it between rim and backboard. Misses it. Rebound to Bear River. Good job by Ridgeline cutting off the lane there to Thurgood. He tried to do those two big Euro steps. His three-point shot might have been partially blocked by Hansen because it was about 3 feet short.
Yeah.
And he's too good of a shooter to leave it that short.
Agreed.
We're gonna credit Stockton with a bit of a partially blocked shot there.
Kem doesn't need to shoot it. We're in bonus. He was trying to get into the shooting motion.
Yep, he is going to get to the free throw line there, even if he wasn't shooting. And that foul is going to go on Summers. It's his first. So back at the free throw line is Cam Earl. Went one for his last two, makes this one.
And if you're Bear River trying to crawl back into this game, that's not the way you want to do it, is get into the bonus with half the quarter left.
That is true. Cam makes his first. He's got one more here and got that one as well. So Earl is up to 12, right there at his average.
Really good to see. It's really good to see him bringing the ball down as good as he is. With handling the pressure, you can at least it looks like he's feeling pretty good.
I agree. And Ridgeline is feeling pretty good, almost up 30. 60-31. Summers brings it across half court, goes left to Anderson. Now up top, Reese. Back left to Wood. Straight away, this time Christensen. Christensen takes a couple big steps, and a hand check foul is going to be called. Was that Fuller?
No,
nope.
I believe it's Brenchley.
Yep, Brenchley. Easton Bamey checks in. He's going to come for Brenchley. Easton joins Hansen, Crew Cox, Fuller, and Reynolds. And did I get everybody? I think I did. 3-point shot coming out of the inbounds play taken by Anderson's no good, but it came straight back. Offensive rebound, and now a turnover as he tried to put it on the floor and lost the handle. Easton Bamey gets a screen from Cox, kicks it back out to Fuller. Fuller's going to raise for three, and it's in and out. Pretty good look by Brock. Offensive rebound, though. Hansen gives it into the corner to Bamey. Bamey has it, I think, deflected, and the turnover goes back to Bear River. Looked like he was just trying to do a normal chest pass, and it was deflected. Parker Reynolds picks up a foul on Summers, but it's a non-shooting foul as Ridgeline still has only just 4 team fouls. Next one will put Bear River at the free throw line. 2:48 remaining in the third. Reese, a little out of control there as he turned his back and then tried to go back the same direction, feed to Wood, and went out of bounds.
Yeah, just assuming a player, his teammate's in a spot where he definitely wasn't.
And the same thing just happened for Ridgeline.
Exactly.
Gave it right back, and Summers makes the easy layup. Crew Cox just lost the handle and threw it right to him.
Well, Parker's been extra shifty tonight.
Yeah, he's playing well.
He is.
Fuller goes to Parker left side. Gets a screen from Fuller down low. He goes up and scores it on a dunk right underneath the basket. There's your hops right there, Lance.
And gets fouled. Yeah, goes up super strong, gets the foul, and now he gets the old-fashioned three-point play.
I love when a guy attacks the rim like that. He didn't even take a step. It's just straight up from under the basket and dunks it home.
And he told me, we were talking about his hops one night, and he just says, I just do jump rope. Just jump rope all the time, and he's got hops to show it.
Sure does. Misses the free throw. Rebound to Anderson. So you're telling me we should put our sons on jump ropes?
Yeah, we should.
I am a little concerned about my son's hops because his mother is his mother.
I was concerned because of
Ez threw one down. Did you see it in the
tonight?
In the warm-ups at Skyview.
He did at Skyview.
Everybody was throwing him down.
Yeah, he did dunk it.
We think Susie's got a negative vertical. It's so fun to watch her jump because somehow she goes down. We don't know how she does it. Free throws for Thurgood after being fouled
She
by
can't
Fuller.
even defend herself right now,
No,
Dave.
she can't. We should probably put the headphones
Bless her
on.
heart, yes.
Bless her. So Thurgood, hey, I'll just ask her, do you want to defend yourself? Because I just said you have a negative vertical. And she says, no, it's true.
Yeah.
Thurgood makes the second one. 62-35. Beckham Skinner has checked in for Ridgeline. And he crosses half court. He's being hounded by Christensen. It's one thing I think Beckham is very good at is just handling the ball. Travel as Fuller bounces around a little before he puts it on the floor.
He does it, not only handling the ball, but he does a good job looking up floor while he's handling that.
He has a good, nice wide base and keeps the ball away from the defender, and he doesn't get sped up too much.
Nope.
He's going to be real good for this program here in the next couple of years, over the next few years. Thurgood gets into the lane, a couple of big steps, and he finishes and is fouled.
Yeah,
a lot of fouls called in this quarter.
They've tightened it up the halfway through this quarter. They've definitely tightened it up on both sides.
Crew Cox comes back out, and Pinocci goes back in. So we've got Pinocci, Bamey, Fuller, Hansen, and Skinner. For Bear River, as Thurgood makes his and one free throw. And he's on the court with Summers, Wood, Anderson, Christensen, rounding out their Bear River 5. 62-38, a minute 51 remaining in the third quarter.
And Brenchley just checked in for Easton Bamey.
Again, being hounded is Beckham Skinner. That one he does lose the handle. Goes out and it's saved on the court. Back to Bear River, headed the other way, and the foul is going to go on Stockton Hansen, and Anderson will be shooting free throws. Coach Wad's trying to stand up for Beckham Skinner there as he was being hand-checked quite a bit. The timeout was called by Coach Wads, and he's a full timeout. So we'll take a quick break and be back in just a moment.
Les Olson IT has what you need. Find reliable HP printers, award-winning Sharp copiers, and high-end Ricoh graphic systems.
Les Olson IT.
We need to have a conversation.
End-of-life planning is no one's favorite discussion, but the relief of having everything in place when the hour of need arrives is a gift. Plan ahead.
Joan and Josh Rudd of Rudd Funeral Home will pay attention to the details to make your service a great one. Online at ruddfuneralhome.com.
You've known Gem Electric for years, but did you know Gem Electric also sells emergency generators? Gem Electric now sells and installs Kohler brand standby generators for your home or business. Installed by Gem Electric in Tremont. Call Gem Electric for pricing today. Find that their service and expertise are shocking.
My home is so boring. There's no color on the walls.
Go see Cast-A-Lite in Logan. I just finished a wall with their Speedy Mason system. It was so easy.
Does this sound familiar to you? For brick, block, rock, paver, and tile, online at Cast-A-Lite.com.
Upgrade your snowmobiling adventure with one of CNR Trailer's RPMs. Say goodbye to frozen feet and hello to warm toes. Load up your sled on a cold winter morning without freezing. CNR Trailer sales online at crtrl.com.
Anderson makes the first of his 2 free throws here. 62-39. Ridgeline in control. Second free throw is short. Rebound. Yeah, it's got to go. Barrett had him boxed, and reaching over to try to grab that was Cutler Christensen, so it is going to go back to Ridgeline. So Anderson misses his second free throw. Okay, so full court pressure put on here by Bear River. They get it in to Reynolds, who's checked back in for Skinner, and he throws it away. Thurgood feeds Christensen in the corner. Three-point shot is no good, but the offensive rebound goes back to Summers. He gives it back to Christensen, same spot, and worse result as this one hit the top of the backboard. And the rebound this time grabbed by Hansen.
So that's not out of bounds?
It's got to go over. Like, I've been told that it can actually roll across the entire top of the backboard. As long as it doesn't fall over the back of the backboard, it's still in. Now, if it hits up there and bumps like one of the brackets or the shot clock, yeah, that would be out.
But that would also go towards your falling. I mean, it's obviously negative.
Although I'm not convinced that shot clock isn't like flush with the backboard. It looks pretty close to me. Do you think it looks like it's behind?
That one does, but that one does not. Like
that's funny because that one looks, to me, where I'm sitting, that one looks like it's flush. Oh, is that what you're saying?
That one's flush.
Okay,
that one's not.
Okay, yeah, I agree. Both free throws made by Stockton Hansen. He's 4 for 4 from the stripe. He's going to come out, and Cam Earl will come in. So Ridgeline still with a little bit of extended pressure, mainly I think to make it uncomfortable for Bear River. Who is that?
Jake.
I'll tell you what high-end Rico graphics are, Jake. It is photo quality graphics that you can sell to somebody. How about that?
I love it. I'm sold.
Yeah, I'm sold too. Who was that?
I believe it was Thurgood.
Thurgood.
Yep, it's his 13th point.
A little jumper there. We're nearing the end of the third quarter. Pinocchi drives, spins, and splits 2 guys, and they're both trying to hold their arms straight in the air, but they're going to get a foul on Anderson.
See, even that time, Andrew was very decisive. He knew he was going to attack the basket. And he, nice spin move, splits the defenders, draws the foul.
Yep. It's just the first foul on Anderson. Andrew's free throw is good, nothing but net. This feels like a long quarter.
Yeah, once they started tightening down the calls there.
Ridgeline scored 14 in the quarter, make it 15 on that free throw. So still pretty solid quarter, but not quite the 27 and 24 they had in the first and second. Christensen drives, passes baseline. Summers now kicks it out to Anderson. His three-point shot is short, no good. Rebound, Pinocchi. It was either going to be him or Brenchley. They both had hands on it.
Yeah, Tyson's like, okay, you can have it.
Take my rebound, fine. Earl loses it. He tried to spin and it hit off his foot and went right to Anderson. Thurgood layup, scores it good. And he's fouled. The thing that's really, one of the many great things about Thurgood is his body control when he gets to the rim. He waits for that contact and still is able to get up a good look.
Agreed. He does finish it very well.
It's not easy to do. It's helpful for him to be 6'3", but you know, if you're 5'10" like me, that is really hard to still be able to get that shot off. Free throw is good. So he's had a really nice third quarter.
He has. Just what I said, they've kept him
10.
in check. He's really popping this half.
Yeah, he's up to 16. I don't know what they're showing up there on the.
They just subbed him out.
Okay, that makes more sense. Drive to the rim by Pinocchi. He's contested there, nothing called, and desperation heave. The interesting thing is there was as much contact, I felt like, on that than there was on a lot of the others that have been called.
And that's where I'd like, is it because you know how they don't like to call a foul at the very end of the quarter?
Swallowing the whistle at the end.
Yeah.
Ridgeline's still got a 66-44 lead here at the end of the third. We'll be back in just a moment.
Looking for a new toy this year? Fun is at Spike Power Sports in Tremonton. They carry Polaris and Honda machines to get you into the backcountry safe and sound. Spike Polaris has a machine you'll love. Spike Power Sports, Tremonton. Online at gspike.com.
At Planet Fitness, you'll get energy without the judgment.
Hi, can you help me with this? This is better.
Join the judgment-free zone today for $15 a month. Planet Fitness. Big fitness energy for all.
DD Auto and Salvage is going to pay you the most for junk vehicles. Get rid of your junk vehicles today. Pickup is available. DD Auto and Salvage in Logan. Call 787-1204. That's 787-1204 today. See store for details.
Need some hot food so you're not rude, or a little something sweet to get you back on the street, or antacid to be placid, or an energy drink to help you think. Get to Riverside Corner Sinclair to fuel your vehicle and fuel you. Nobody leaves Riverside Corner hungry.
66-44. Ridgeline in the lead here as we move to the fourth quarter. Ridgeline was able to get 15 in that quarter to Bear River's 18.
Yeah, and most of that came in the last half of that quarter, especially when they were getting to the line. Because it was looking like a single-digit quarter.
It was, and then they picked it up. Earl's trying to get it in, finally has to go all the way across court to Pinocchi, and he gives to Parker Reynolds. Gives to Hansen. Hansen tries to split two defenders and gets to the free throw area before being fouled.
I was wondering if they were going to give that to Thurgood because they were both defending him there, but luckily he does not pick up his fourth foul.
So now, at the turn of the quarter, we are not in the bonus anymore, so that's the first team foul on Bear River here. Good inbounds play to Barrett. Good hands by Barrett as he has to outstretch that big paw to go get it, and then he still finishes. Barrett's had a nice game. He's got 12. Three-point shot by Thurgood is no good. Rebound Hansen. 24-point lead for Ridgeline.
I could ask the Bears, but I think this is his season high.
It might be. It's a good, really good game for Cade. Parker Reynolds turns it over to Thurgood and then quickly to Christensen for the layup.
That last quarter, Dave, Ridgeline had 6 turnovers.
In that quarter, okay.
Something to keep an eye on, trying to finish the game clean here.
68-46. 7 minutes to go here, so they can move on to the next round. Cam Earls smacked across the face.
That one was brewing. That one was brewing. That's going to be his fourth.
Still a non-shooting foul. I think it's going on Reese. So Reese will pick up the foul. Pinocchi's going to inbound right by his coaching staff. Straight away is Earl. Still guarded by Reese. Reese has 4. If I'm Cam, turnover. Tried to pass it to Reynolds in the corner. Apparently went off of Reynolds' foot and out of bounds.
It was weird because Reynolds didn't fight for that ball. So
yeah,
you would think if it was off on you would fight for it.
Maybe it was off. I don't know. That's interesting. Corner, Thurgood, wide open, 3-point shot, short, no good. Rebound, Hansen.
skied up with a one-hand rebound there.
Yeah, Karl Malone just pull it down with one hand. Cam Earl, I was saying before, I'd go at him. Cam all the way to the rim, kicks to Stockton Hansen. His three-point shot is no good.
Rare miss when he has his feet set like that.
I think you go at Reese just because he's got 4 fouls, and I think he might be a little tentative.
I thought so, but he's been playing pretty tight still with 4.
We'll see what Cam Earl does with Reese guarding him. A foul is called on a push on Parker Reynolds. And Cam Earl's going to come out. Tyson Brenchley will come in. 68-46. Ridgeline in control. Driving hard from the right angle is Thurgood. He gets all the way down and he's fouled. Yeah, they've really started blowing the whistle here in this second half. Pinocci?
Okay. No, it was Pinocci. Yep.
Yeah, there it is. It's just kind of put the clamps on this game with
as much as they've changed the flow for sure.
Thurgood's first free throw is good. He's got one more here. And makes that one. Okay, there's plenty of pressure still being put on by Bear River. It's full court man pressure though. Hansen handles it, gives to Pinocci, right back to Hansen, and right back to Pinocci. Now straight up between the circles is Reynolds. He gives to Barrett. He's still straight away, but he's about 2 feet beyond the three-point line. Now right side to Reynolds. Up top, Brenchley. Knocked out of his hands. He chases it down towards the left sideline. They come and double him up. Down low, they had Barrett. Couldn't find him. Three-point shot now by Hansen is good.
That was a great possession. Good ball movement, finding the open man, and drills it.
They're coming to trap, and so you know somebody's going to be open if you can get it out of that trap and move it. Thurgood trying to drive. Step back jump shot over Pinocci is no good. Rebound fought for on the backside and apparently out of bounds off of Ridgeline. Coach pleading with his team to grab the ball. 71-48, Ridgeline.
I like it. You're up 20 plus points and you're still coaching them just as hard as if it was a 1-point game.
Yep. No reason to let anything weird happen here. Thurgood down low, really working hard. Got another one. He's up to 8-20. He's one of those dudes that can score quietly. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Like he'll look up and he's got 20. Hansen finds Barrett. Three-point shot coming for Cade. No good. Rebound Hansen. And he's bumped. And that's the 5th on Reese.
Yep. And that's one of those you're frustrated because you're just like that. He didn't need to foul right there.
Yep. They're going to have to sub him out, and Pinocci does come in for Barrett. And the coaching staff for Bear River are going to take their time before subbing out Reese.
1 minute, right?
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
I know it's something. You have to do it within a certain time. I can never remember what it is.
I didn't know, and I was sitting next to Eric, and it was one minute.
Some will take it all.
Yep.
We got a jersey night going on over there for the Ridgeline student section.
I was going to say, Bear River student body got a little showing,
yeah,
so that's good.
Had some kids come over. That's fun. Reynolds trying to inbound, finally gets it into Hansen.
Patient, like you said, he is really good at inbounding the ball.
Pinocci, right side angle, three-point range, brings it to the middle of the floor with his left hand. Now back to the basket, kicks it out to Brenchley. Brenchley down the left of the lane, kicks it out to Reynolds. He draw and kicks to Hansen. Three-point shot, no good. Rebound grabbed by Anderson. Anderson for Bear River brings it across the timeline, goes left on the pass to Thurgood. Step back three-point shot is dead straight but no good. Brenchley boxing out, but it bounces in front of him and nobody can go grab it. Oh, yep, they're going to get a foul called on Christensen. Maybe he was holding on to Tyson, which is why Tyson couldn't release from him and go grab it. Think Young, drive Young if Young Automotive. Multiple dealerships in Cache Valley and throughout northern Utah. Still man-to-man full-court defense right now. It's Summers all over Reynolds. Reynolds finally gets it across half court and gives it off to Hansen. Back to Reynolds. Picks up his dribble, straight away Fuller. Goes right, gives it on a dribble handoff to Hansen, tries to set a screen for him. Hansen now gives it to Pinocci. 12 on the shot clock. Kicks it far corner, left side, three-point right. Oh my goodness. I don't know how that goes. Yeah,
my gosh.
That three-point shot by Reynolds basically touched net and still popped out. Straight away, Riley kicks out, three-point shot is good by Christensen. And Christensen makes his third three of the game, and it puts him up to 12 points. It's cut to 18, the lead, 71-53. Full timeout, is that what I just saw?
Yep.
All right, full timeout. Let's take that break, and we'll be back in just a moment.
Do it yourselfers and professionals all their hardware needs for over 4 decades. They are always adding new inventory, so there's no need to go out of town for your hardware needs with Greer's Do It Best Hardware in town. Come see their new location in the Tremont Center next to Results Gym.
Great Basin Graphics does custom t-shirts and creates graphic designs that'll get your business noticed. Amazing colors and designs that seem to jump off the t-shirt. Go to greatbasingraphics.com.
Great Basin Graphics. We made you look.
This is Josh Watts. At Preston Watts Collision and Glass, we have been your #1 resource for collision repair, auto glass replacement, and towing for over 60 years. We are Cache Valley's largest collision repair center. Next time you crash, call Preston Watts Collision and Glass. We do it right.
Hanson Motor Company isn't just another dealership. We're your friends and your neighbors. We grew up here.
Hurry to Hanson Motors for $7,500 off new electric vehicles. The federal tax credit ends September 30th. Hanson Motors, local, loyal, and proud to serve our community.
(71-53), Ridgeline in the lead. Again, full court pressure. It's man pressure. Everybody's just going to clear out. Brenchley gets it to Fuller across half court. Fuller picks up his dribble and now is waiting. Gets it to Pinocci. Pinocci guarded by Anderson. His pass into the corner to Brenchley. Brenchley will bring it out from there with the dribble, and he's fouled by Christensen. They're going to have to get as aggressive as possible right now to see if they can get some cheap steals. And they're going to probably slow this game down here in a second and try to make Ridgeline make. Oh, no, they are now. Yep. That's their 5th team foul. So this one's going to be backed off from 5th gear down to about 2nd gear here. And Brenchley's free throw is good. As long as Ridgeline just will take care of the ball and make free throws, they're going to be moving on to Dixie. This could get it back to 20, and he misses. Rebound grabbed by Summers. Oh, excuse me, that was Riley. Now Anderson on the far sideline gets a screen from Riley. They just switch it. Fuller on Anderson, deflected, but it makes it to Summers on the pass. He's right side 3-point range, but deep. Loses the handle for a second. Picks it up. Thurgood on the curl cut. Tries to kick out to Anderson. His shot is blocked by Pinocci. It was just a 17-foot jumper, and Andrew got up there. And Parker Reynolds into the front court. 2:40 remaining. Ridgeline up 19. Pinocci straight away. Goes down the left side of the lane, loses the handle as he goes up on the turnover to Thurgood. Thurgood into the front court, gets to the free throw line, spins, goes up and scores.
How did he get that off behind Andrew there?
Yeah, he is very crafty around the basket. And again, he's one that doesn't get sped up as well. 3-point shot by Pinocci's good on the kick out from Brock Fuller. Assist Fuller, 3-point shot make by Pinocci. 20-point lead. 3-point shot by Thurgood is good. He might have been fouled on that three.
Yeah, and he surpasses his season average now. He's got 25 points. Quietly.
Yeah, he's very good. He feels like a guy that probably should be playing next level. Fuller. They're gapping him. Riley gapping him quite a bit. Good drive by Reynolds, and it's rebounded by Pinocchi, and he's kind of stuck in the corner there, so Coach Watts calls a timeout and hasn't signaled whether he wants a full or a, yep, he does want a full. So Ridgeline up 75-58. We'll take a quick break and be back in just a moment.
There's nothing quite like a great hometown. They're filled with recreational opportunities, staple businesses, and impactful people. We're committed to driving Logan forward. Visit Young Automotive in Logan today. Think young, drive young.
Your car is part of your life. School runs, road trips, daily drives. When it's damaged, trust Bob's Body Shop in Tremont. Friendly faces, expert work, honest service. Hometown service, big city skills. That's Bob's Body Shop, 257-7825.
Post Consumer Brand Cereals and their team members are involved in every aspect of the community, from the fair to the fall cereal sale to Cereal with Santa. If you like high-quality, value-priced cereal, Post Consumer Brands has all your favorites. Kent's Market in Tremonton has all your grocery needs, but did you know they have an amazing sporting goods section with scopes, bullets, hunting licenses, and more? Kent's in Tremonton is your local drop-off for dry cleaning. Kent's Market in Tremonton, more than a grocery store. Make it 3 years in a row. Advanced Heating and AC is honored to be Best of Northern Utah Gold Medalist. Thank you for your support and vote of confidence in their company. Advanced Heating and AC, online at advancedheating-ac.
Inbounds comes to Stockton Hansen, and he is fighting like crazy to keep it away from those Bears. And they do get a foul. So Stockton walks to the free throw line and makes the first.
You're going to start seeing some youngsters getting subbed in here.
That's the white flag. Well, let's see. These guys, Lincoln White hasn't been in, and he does check in. Preston Wilkinson has checked in for Bear River. And Hudson Wood and Palmer.
And did you say Wilkinson?
Uh-huh. And I think Summers is still out there. Second free throw for Hansen is no good. We're going to see some other faces, I think, for Ridgeline too, as Jack Workman is ready to check in. 76-58, Ridgeline going to move on here in the state tournament to go face Dixie. Good strong move down low by Summers, scores.
Yeah, he just bullied his way to the backboard on that one.
Skinner and Cox and Hansen and Drake Hunsaker is in the ball game also.
The Drake.
And Easton Bamey, yep, love the Drake. He holds high as he gets it on a pivot. Now goes right side to Beckham Skinner. Drives, floater on the baseline, no good, but rebound putback is good by Stockton Hansen. And we're going to get a
substitution timeout.
Yep, and they're even saying, let's just keep playing. There's 43 seconds remaining. So Jack Workman comes in, and Stockton Hansen goes out. Stockton had a nice ball game. We'll get to some final statistics here at the end of the ball game, but I think you're going to see some really nice numbers out of a lot of Ridgeline players. Driving for Bear River. And airballing the jumper is Lincoln White, and it's knocked out of bounds by Ridgeline. 27 seconds remaining here. Ridgeline up 18. Inbounds comes to Summers, gets to mid-post area, jump shot, good. Cox trying to inbound, gets it to Bamey. Bamey picks it up, gives it back to Cox. Gets it across the timeline, and he's nothing called there. They're trying to get this one done. Into the corner to Jack Workman. He gives off to Preston Brenchley. Preston's been graduated for 2 years. Preston Beckham Skinner.
Yeah. You were thinking Preston Wilkinson.
And then I thought about Brenchley, and it all rolled together.
Yeah.
It's okay. Preston is a great dude.
Yeah.
He's speaking Chinese right now in Hong Kong.
There you go.
Yep. And so why would you not give a guy in Hong Kong a shout out?
Give him a shout out.
78-62. Ridgeline wins this one and moves on in the state tournament. They'll be facing Dixie at Dixie this coming Friday. We'll take a break and come back and share the statistics with you in just a moment.
Got car problems? At K&N Automotive, they've got the knowledge, equipment, and expert staff to find the solution. From complex issues to routine maintenance, they've got you covered. And with their lifetime warranty on most repairs, you can drive with peace of mind. Visit K&N Automotive today.
When your car starts making that uh-oh noise, bring it to Cache Valley Auto Care. They speak fluent clunk and squeal. They'll fix it right without upselling things you don't need. Cache Valley Auto Care, behind Home Depot on 200 East in Logan.
Central Milling, Gilt Edge Flour, and Wheatland Seed are local companies who produce high-quality organic flour for home and commercial kitchens. Rest assured, when you purchase one of their products, you'll get the very best. Central Milling in Logan, Wheatland Seed in Collinston, Gilt Edge Flour in Richmond.
Suit up, feel good. Custom tailored clothing for him and her. The Cater Shop, because how you look is the first message you deliver.
From day one, right down the street, to present day, all over America, Napa and our nationwide network of parts and exceptional service were built for one mission: to keep your business moving full speed ahead.
Never know how.
Celebrate your birthday the real way. Get a free meal during your birthday week when you come with 2 guests. Endless meats, bold flavors, only at Rio Brazilian Steakhouse. Reserve now at riobrazilian.com. Rio Brazilian Steakhouse, where the flavor never ends.
This is Colton Wood with the Levitt Group of Northern Utah. We look out for each other, for our friends, and our neighbors. Your home and auto insurance company should do the same. Bear River Mutual has been helping protect families in Utah since 1909.
Bear River Mutual.
Welcome back to Ridgeline. Ridgeline wins this one in the first round of the state playoffs, 78-62. Planet Fitness, Big Fitness, Energy for all the benefits, all for less. Did you get his mic?
Yep.
And joined now by Coach Derek Wadsworth. Coach Wads, can you hear me okay?
I sure can.
Okay. Hey, great game. Your guys came out ready to roll. I had you with 6 threes in the first quarter, another 4 in the second quarter, following up a 27-point quarter in the first with a 24-point quarter in the second. You had to have been super happy with the way your guys came ready to go.
Yeah, they were shooting their shots with confidence, I'll tell you that. And there no hesitation on any of them. But what was more impressive is they were all open because we were doing things with purpose. We were cutting hard to the rim and setting good screens and playing with pace. Really good first half.
We only had you, I think, with 1 turnover in the first half, and that's another thing. Is it's one thing if you turn the ball over, you don't get those looks.
True.
But you know, it was almost like a perfect storm where you didn't turn it over and you had the good looks and you knocked them down. Well, I believe I said in the first half, I think it was a perfect first half for your team.
It was. We played really well.
In the second half, not quite as much scoring, but still were able to get 15 in the third quarter and 12 in the fourth quarter. But Bear River was just scratching and clawing in that second half to try to get back into the game. But I felt like your guys had poise. They took care of the ball. What'd you have total, Lance, turnovers?
I had 10 for Ridgeline and 6 for that third quarter was a little turnover heavy when it started getting chippy.
Yeah, but what can you live with, Coach? I mean, you probably have a number in your head where, like, if we could stay under X.
We think the magic number's 10.
Yeah.
We try and win the boards by 10 and have less than 10 turnovers.
I think you did it tonight. Yeah. Well, we know you had 10 turnovers. Well, unofficially. Our turnovers.
Very unofficial. I missed the whole first quarter, Dave.
Yeah, you did. And who knows? So we did okay. But here's another statistic. I don't know how much you've listened to me over the last couple of years, but I really believe that you got to have 3 players that can average double figures. Well, tonight you had 5 different guys in double figures.
Wow.
16 for Stockton Hansen. 12 for Andrew Pinocchi, 12 for Cam Earl, 12 for Cade Barrett. Nice. And then Tyson Brenchley had 9. If he would have made his last free throw, he would have been a 5th player in double figures.
Wow.
So that balanced scoring is something that makes your team, any team, really, really difficult to beat.
Yeah, we've had that the last 2 years. Which guy are you going to scout? I think most teams like to scout Cam, but we've got 4 other dudes here that can also play. So
absolutely,
our depth, our skill, I think gives us a good shot. And guys, we're excited to travel to St. George right now. I know we feel kind of bummed that we have to go down south, but this is going to be fun, and we're excited. Hopefully, you guys follow us down there.
Yeah, well, we're trying to figure that out. There will be a broadcast crew down there.
Yeah.
So we're trying to, and then the girls play on Saturday. So we'll try to figure something out. Your game will be broadcast.
Okay.
It's just a matter of will I be down there doing it or will the St. George crew there? But it will be on. So you don't have to worry about that. Game plan wise against Kaser Thurgood, that dude is one of those guys that you look up and he's got 20.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't know how you get a quiet 25. But he is just such a good high school basketball player that you have to game plan for him. And it looked to me early you were trying to double him.
Yeah, did he end with 25?
He had 25.
I swear midway through the third he had under 10, didn't he?
He had 6 at the half.
Yeah, maybe that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, and then he picked it up and had 19 again in the second half.
He's a good player, and I feel bad for him that his career has to end like this. What a stud, though.
Yeah.
He's a great. I bet you he plays after this. He'll find somewhere to play.
I said it. I said it middle of the game. I said I think he's a next level guy.
Yeah, 100%.
At 6'3", and to be able to score like that. He also got 12 from his running mate Cutler Christensen, and Carson Summers ended with 10. So they had 3 guys in double figures. Just too much Ridgeline tonight. I thought the energy your team brought was next level. It's like, okay, we're now in the playoffs. We're going to take this up a level, and you wonder, would you go down or go up, and your guys went up.
So my question is, you had essentially one day of practice since Skyview. To me, this was a completely different basketball team.
Mm-hmm.
What was the emphasis? What did you do different in practice, or did you do anything different in practice yesterday? Because you said it before, the energy when I got here and watched, there was no hesitation.
Mm-hmm.
They caught the ball, whoever it was, they knew right where the ball was going, whether it was a pass or they attacked the basket or it was a shot. I haven't seen you guys play with such energy and decisiveness and no hesitation. Was that an emphasis in practice on Monday?
I wouldn't call it an emphasis. We've talked a lot about this being the giving time, the end of the season. It's just time to give to your teammates, and part of all those attacks were because we were passing the ball and passing it on target. It's funny when you pass and give to your teammates, all of a sudden those lanes start to open up and it becomes easy to attack the rim. And, so I think a lot of it is these guys buying into each other and starting to play truly as a team here down the stretch.
Well, perfect game to get yourself.
Looked like it
yeah,
tonight.
and a perfect game to get your team going on the right direction and have good momentum going down to Dixie. That game is Friday, I'm assuming a 7 o'clock start?
7 p.m., yep.
All right, so good luck on the rest of the way. Hopefully you'll get that one, and maybe we'll be down there, but otherwise we would hopefully be able to get one more and then make it to the event center.
Where's Nick at tonight?
He's in Scottsdale. He's in Arizona.
We like Lance's company better.
Yeah, Lance is always great to have.
So
thanks, Coach. We appreciate you being here.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks.
That's Coach Watts making the time to come up and visit with us. We always appreciate it, and hopefully he knows how much that means to our broadcast. Lance, you were spot on. That I think they looked as good as they've looked all season long in this ballgame.
Yep, and you need that, like I said, right before you go on a road trip.
Because it could have gone either way. After that loss against Skyview,
how do you react?
You could come in, like you said, they only had one day of practice. I guess if there's a bright side to playing a team that you've already played twice, it's that you know them and there's really not a ton of preparation.
Yeah.
Although I said it at the top of the broadcast before you got here that it's always hard to beat a team 3 times. I don't care who it is, because they've also got some scouting. You know, they know what they're coming in against, but credit Ridgeline. On their home floor, they come out just gangbusters and make 10 threes in the first half. Let's count the rest of them. They only had, in the second half, they only had 2 more, but they had 12 threes in this ball game. Has to be a season high for this team.
Yeah, the 3. I think there were several season highs, but when you score 51 points in a half, you're rolling pretty dang good in a high school game. To get that many points is impressive.
So Ridgeline heads now to Dixie to take on the Flyers. I have, real quick, I can tell you, Dixie on the season was 7-5 in region, 14-8. I was very over the last couple weeks we've been watching the rankings.
Yeah.
And how Dixie was ranked as high as they were with that record of 7-5 and 14-8 was a little surprising to me.
Well, and I haven't paid attention to that one down there, that region. But, I mean, are they getting ranked higher in that region for some reason?
Yeah, they are. And
I mean, the whole region itself.
Yeah. It was really interesting to see what the rankings were coming out of that. But they were ranked quite high. Snow Canyon, Desert Hills is 4, Snow Canyon is 5. Oh, sorry, I'm looking at the girls.
Well, and I was surprised. While you get the right right one up there, I was surprised to see even Skyview being ranked 8th.
Yeah, me too. So Pineview's 2, Crimson Cliffs 3, Provo's 1, by the way.
Yeah,
Dixie's 5, Cottonwood's 4, Hurricane is 6. That's everybody from that region.
Yeah, so is there? I don't feel like our region. I mean, we'll find out real quick. That I don't feel like our region is that far different than.
Agreed.
I mean, yes, we have some in the bottom part of our region that you've got your Deseret Peak that hasn't won a game. I mean, that's going to hurt your region.
And it's going to hurt your opponent's winning percentage.
Yes, exactly.
So I think that has to be factoring them, Tooele.
That has to be
seasons.
The only thing that really brings this region down. But
Ridgeline beat Desert Hills, beat Crimson they beat Crimson Cliffs 62-57, and Crimson Cliffs was 10-2 in that region.
And they were going into that game, everybody was giving that one to Crimson Cliffs.
And Hurricane. The Hurricane game was Ridgeline beat Hurricane by 10.
Didn't give Ridgeline a chance in that one, and Ridgeline tightened up the old laces, went to work, and beat them both.
Yeah, let's see. They also played. Let's look at Skyview and see what Skyview did against those two teams, because, I mean, if Skyview also won both of their games against those teams earlier. Now, mind you, it is earlier in the season. It really boils down to the fact that Tooele and Deseret Peak were not great opponents on your schedule, and it hurts your ranking.
But enough to make your region winner number 8th.
Hurricane hammered Skyview. That's
Hurricane
interesting. In early in the season, they beat them 73-43.
Because Skyview only had 2 losses then. They had 1 in region, and then they had that loss.
I'll go back. And then Skyview beat Crimson Cliffs 40-39. Let's go back real quick. They're turning off the lights. You'd think we were Nick Zollinger. He loves a long post game. I usually just trying to make it nice and wrap it up. Skyview was 18-4 on the season.
Okay.
So they lost a couple, but yeah, this is.
Yeah, it's got to be those two teams, but I don't think it's enough to knock the top seeds in your region that far down.
I'm with you.
That Skyview's a number 8 seed.
Yeah, I don't get it either. Well, Ridgeline wins this one 78-62, and on their way down to Dixie. They'll play Dixie at 7 o'clock this Friday evening. The girls will be playing on this Saturday at 1, and they're waiting to see the winner of Murray. Who did I say it was? You remember? I got it. Keep your pants on.
It was 2 M's. It was Maple?
Mountain View and Murray. So they're the winner of that game will play Ridgeline girls this Saturday at 1. If I'm around and don't go down to St. George, we'll try to broadcast that one for you. We're still having to try to figure all that out. Any final thoughts?
I'm just happy to be here. This was a fun game.
Well, thanks for making the effort. I apologize. It was all my fault. It wasn't Nick's fault. It wasn't your fault. It was my fault. And I'm going to take the ownership on that one.
No, I'm glad it worked out to get here, because this was a fun game to watch.
For Coach Derek Wadsworth and for the Mountain Man, Lance Campbell, I'm Dave Simmons. Ridgeline wins this one tonight, 78-62. Good night, everyone.
This This Ridgeline Riverhawks broadcast has been a presentation of 104.5 The Ranch and CashValleyDaily.com. Made possible by The Cater Shop, Advanced Heating and AC, Cast-A-Like Brick and Tile, Rio Brazilian Steakhouse, Cache Valley Auto Care, Les Olson IT, Adams Wealth Advisors, DD Auto Salvage, Great Basin Graphics, Preston Watts Auto Collision, Planet Fitness, Napa Auto Parts, Young Automotive, and Cache Valley Daily. Catch replays and photo galleries of previous games on CashValleyDaily.com.